The Resilience Across Borders podcast is intended for education, support, and inspiration. I am not a psychologist or a medical doctor and do not offer any professional, medical, or health advice. If you are dealing with or suffering from any psychological or medical conditions, please seek help from a qualified health professional. Hello and welcome back to Resilience Across Borders podcast. I'm your host, Rachid. In today's episode, we will remind you of the importance of building healthy habits and that being, of course, the roadmap to long-term well-being. Again, consistency is the key to success, and inconsistency, as Jim Rohn said, is the thief of dreams. So, in the pursuit of a fulfilling and healthy life, the cornerstone lies in cultivating habits that stand the test of time. Building healthy habits is not just about short-term gains. It is a lifelong journey towards sustained well-being and success, of course. In this podcast, we'll explore the art of habit formation and provide a comprehensive guide and reminders to establishing practices that contribute to your long-term health and happiness. So first, a word about understanding the power of habits. Mostly reminders. Some of us know all of this, but we often need to be reminded, as I always say here. So healthy habits are the building blocks of a balanced and thriving life. They shape our routines, influence our choices, and over time, define our overall well-being. Recognizing the impact of habits is the first step towards intentional living. Not to mention, once something becomes a habit, we start doing it almost automatically and most times unconsciously. As Warren Buffett said, the chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. First, let's talk about identifying your goals. Begin your journey by identifying the specific areas of your life that you want to improve, whether it's physical fitness, mental health, or overall lifestyle. Having clear goals provides direction and motivation for building the right habits. It's like your GPS, your North Star, the rudder of your ship. You get the idea. So it's important to start small but think big. You can think big and you can start small at the same time. So look at the whole, don't look at the whole like stairway and then kind of discourage yourself. Just look at the next step in front of you, right? So overhauling your entire lifestyle at once can be overwhelming. Instead, start with small, manageable changes. Focus on one habit at a time, allowing yourself to adapt gradually. These small wins build confidence and set the stage for more significant transformations. Of course, creating a routine. Create a routine. Habits thrive in routines. Establish a daily or weekly schedule that accommodates your desired habits. If it's important, it needs to be on that calendar. You need to find it a place and you need to protect it. So consistency is key. So choose realistic time frames and integrate your habits into existing activities, whether it's morning rituals, workout routines, or dedicated downtime. A structured routine fosters habit formation. One idea around this is anchoring, for example. You probably heard of anchoring. So if you're trying, for instance, to incorporate a new habit such as reading in the morning, tie it to your habit of enjoying your coffee or your tea in the morning or afternoon until you automatically reach for that book every time you grab the coffee. So that's kind of anchoring, it's tying those habits together. Tie it to when you're already doing, and then before you know it, it just becomes second nature. Another thing you can do is find accountability and support. Share your goals with friends, family, or a supportive community. Again, the right people here. I always say this when I say, lean on others, make sure it's the right ones who are going to actually support you, not the ones who are going to talk you out of things, right? So anyways, supportive peers. Having accountability partners can provide encouragement and motivation, making it easier to stay on track, share successes and challenges, and celebrate progress together. I know for myself that I stick to workout schedule if I was accountable to a trainer or a workout buddy, while on the other hand, it was easy to talk myself out of it or not show up when I don't feel like I'm letting anybody down or letting someone else down or someone is waiting for me there at the gym or wherever we're going to go do the physical activity. Here again, I will remind you of mindful reflection. Regularly reflect on your journey. Assess the impact of your habits on your overall well being and adjust as needed. Mindful reflection helps you stay connected to your goals and reinforces your commitment to building a healthier lifestyle. Part of this can be a reminder about your why and your reasons for doing what you are doing. As the saying goes, he or she who knows her why or his why can endure anyhow. So she who knows her why can endure anyhow, or he who knows his why can endure anyhow. So incorporate variety. Also, prevent monotony by introducing variety into your habits and shaking things up here and there. This not only keeps things interesting, but also challenges different aspects of your well-being. I know it may sound like a little bit confusing, but there is a difference between keeping up those important habits and also throwing in some things, some fun things, and shaking things up every now and then. And still your eye on the goal, but the strategy sometimes or the technique can change. So explore new activities, modify routines, and adapt your habits to align with your evolving goals. The key is balance. Like for instance, one of the things for me, I try to get in some physical activity. So if I don't go to the gym, at least I take out my bike and run my bike, ride my bicycle that is for a good while. Or if nothing else, I just put on my shoes and I go for a long walk, 30, 40 minutes walk, sometimes even an hour and a half. So anyway, so the goal is the same, getting in some physical activity, but it can be that. It can be just push-ups. It can be all kinds of different things, right? Also, learn from setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable, but they don't define your journey. Instead of viewing them as failures and then just giving up, consider setbacks as learning opportunities. Understand the factors that led to the setback. Adjust your approach and use the experience to reinforce your commitment to long-term well-being. We are human beings, and we will fall off that horse sometimes. The key is to get back on. Also, be patient with yourself. It takes as long as it takes. And those who enjoy the journey will travel further than the ones only obsessed with the destination. So have fun while you're at it. So anyway, so building healthy habits is a transformative journey that requires patience, commitment, and self-awareness. By understanding the power of habits, setting clear goals, and implementing gradual changes, you pave the way for a sustainable and fulfilling lifestyle. Embrace the process, celebrate your successes, and remember that the pursuit of long-term well-being is a continuous, rewarding adventure. As always, thank you for tuning into the Resilience Across Borders podcast. If you are enjoying this podcast and finding it helpful to you, please let us know so we can continue to do this. You can do that by leaving a review, subscribing where you can, or leaving a comment or sharing with others who need to hear it. Remember to be kind to yourself and be kind to others and stay resilient.